Good evening, I'm Don Nelson, and these are your news and weather headlines. Farmers, ranchers, gardeners are all concerned because experts say this is shaping up to be a bad season for noxious weeds. The spring rain and recent warm temperatures have caused invasive weeds to grow faster than normal, already infesting millions of acres of Idaho land. Whitetops are the big enemy right now. They can spread roots into lawns and gardens, absorb a lot of water and nutrients from the soil, and destroy native vegetation.
This is a highly invasive noxious weed, so you don't want it choking out areas. You can see in this area it probably looks like it's been disturbed at some point, so that's probably how it got into here. Once it proliferates, it spreads, and we don't want to choke out our native plants here in the state of Idaho.
To find out more about noxious weeds and the best ways to get rid of them, you can contact your local county weed control office or just go to our website at 6onyourside.com. The sun is shining and those flowers are blooming, meaning Idaho's bee population is hard at work pollinating and making honey. This time of year, they will often create temporary homes called swarms in your trees or under outdoor rooftops. And while your first instinct when you see them, then see the swarm, might be to call it an exterminator, think again. Bees are a vital part of our ecosystem, and that 1 out of every 3 bites of food that we eat is pollinated directly by the honeybee.
If you see a glob of bees, they're not wasps this time of year, they are honeybees. And that's why you need to call a beekeeper or call us at Treasure Valley Bee Rescue, and we'll go out, we'll catch a colony, we'll put them in a hive so we give them a home.
Mark says in 2008, the U.S. lost 3/4 of the honeybee population, and since then we've lost 2 to 4% per year. The good news is, because of the wet winter Idaho experienced this past year, the bees that survive should grow strong and flourish this spring. Tonight, live at 10, we'll have more on the vital role of honeybees and how you can do your part to ensure their survival. A big setback for the Idaho Humane Society. Last week, we told you about a 2-alarm fire that broke out in a West Boise self-storage facility. Contents of about 20 storage units were heavily damaged, including a lot of new donated furniture that the Humane Society was storing. They were going to put the furniture into their new facility that's set to open soon near Cole Road.
We had approximately 40 office chairs, we had a large conference table, we had some file cabinets and different various office furniture, and now all of that will have to be replaced.
If you're willing to help out and match donations collected to help replace the damaged furniture, contact the Idaho Humane Society.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Your 5:30 weather update. Thunderstorms have been pushing through the Magic Valley, and there's some heavy rain and cooling temperatures. You can see in the line tracking south and west. That's a gust front pushing on through, causing clouds to form, blowing dust in there as well, and temperatures dropping 15 to 20 degrees in just a short period of time. Most of that Magic Valley eastward, but Glens Ferry are right on the fringe of this as well. In fact, Glens Ferry is seeing a thunderstorm developing, and this line right here, as it continues to move, could just have thunderstorms form a little further north and west as it continues to slide down. So it'll look like they're moving more towards the west, so into eastern Owyhee County, heading down towards Jackpot. You may get some lightning out of that as well. Isolated sprinkles in southwest Idaho near Weiser. A shower coming down just northwest of Mans Creek, track down Highway 95. And here's the heavy rain that we mentioned here. Glens Ferry with that storm system. Another one right in here west of Twin Falls. Just the rain falling. The rain-cooled air mass all the way east of Burley. And you look to the west, it's dry. This dry weather will continue to slide on in eventually. But I say that eventually because on Thursday morning, we could get more moisture coming in. That might bring a few showers early in the morning. In the meantime, what's it been like this evening? Temperatures are comfortable. We've had highs of 77 in Boise, 80 degrees in Ontario, 60s in the mountains. If you're wondering how strong the wind has been so far, we're under a wind advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. Wind has gusted up to 40 miles per hour. That was about 3 o'clock in Boise. Now hovering around 35, 36 mile per hour gusts and close to 40 in the mountain home area. We could have some higher gusts with the storms nearby. Here's that forecast now. We look at the hourly breakdown here tomorrow. Light wind early, but see this sustained breeze. We'll get gusts to 30 tomorrow instead of 40 to 45. And so not as windy, but we'll call it breezy. Temperatures mid 70s in most parts of the Boise area. And the temperature trend will drop to 70 on Thursday. And then how about this? To the weekend, we're back to the mid 80s by Sunday. Just hot weather, literally hot Sunday and Monday before another cool down tries to move in, bringing us temperatures back into the 70s after that. Hey, I've got the very latest pollen count. Haven't showed it anywhere, but right here, right now, 126. It's in the high category, but here's the key. This is surprising me as well. 47 on the grass pollen. So there's more grass pollen than there is tree pollen, although the pine tends to be its own type of tree pollen here, not the standard tree pollen, but the grass pollen is up. And so if you're just starting to feel allergies, it may be because you're allergic to grass pollen. And if you know you're allergic to grass pollen, unfortunately, it will start to come on up. So we're in the high category, and my forecast is for somewhere between the high and extreme category. Grass doesn't tend to go as high in a category as tree pollen typically does. Hey, let's get to that extended forecast heading into the weekend. And look at this, 81 to 85 Saturday and Sunday. The only bump in the road as far as precipitation, if you want precipitation, maybe Thursday morning we get a little bit. In the mountains, we'll likely have some showers around. But then as we head towards Friday, we bring the dry. Friday could be an amazing day, by the way. 75 and sunny, a nice cool morning, and then just getting hot as we head towards Sunday and Monday. That's your early evening update. Watch out for the showers and storms in the Magic Valley. I'll have another update coming right here later this evening.